Okay, let's dive into Focus HQ. Focus HQ is your cognitive alignment system. That's a fancy way for saying it's the first workspace that actually matches your tasks to your brain's mental capacity. Because your brain wasn't designed for endless to do lists and back to back meetings, it works in distinct modes. Sometimes that's deep work. Sometimes it's more suited for learning or light tasks. And when you fight these patterns, we end up feeling scattered, drained, and stuck in a cycle of busy work instead of making real progress. Think about it like this: athletes don't train the same muscles all day, yet we expect our brain to perform at peak level for everything. And that's where Focus HQ changes this. It's not just another task manager or productivity app. It's a complete system that shows you when you're working with your brain's natural patterns, you're not fighting against them. And the results, more meaningful output, less mental fatigue, and the confidence that comes from knowing when to push and when to pivot. So I want to show you how this all works. At the top, you will see a simple navigation menu with three clear spaces: plan, do, and review. You plan your work, you do your best work, and you review your progress. No complex systems to learn. The sidebar on the left hand side, it has a few additional pieces like projects and notes, AI planning tools, and also the Focus HQ playbook, which will have lots of short, sharp, helpful videos, some tutorials, and links to more resources to kind of guide you through planning and executing your day by mental capacity. If you look at your energy like a dashboard for your brain, you're not just tracking time, you're showing where your mental energy goes. And that's specifically what these two charts do: planned versus spent time. You look on the left, you will see your planned work broken down by focus modes. Focus modes are the series of four mental modes, and every single task that you put into the system gets one focus mode. Each mode has a different way of working and requires a different level of energy. Park mode is all about rest, recharging, and transitioning from one mode to the next mode. Off road mode is about gaining new knowledge, challenging your perspectives, figuring stuff out, making experiments, being a mad scientist. Sports mode is all about deep work. It's about using the existing knowledge that you have to move the needle forward in your business or your life. And eco mode is about low level tasks, the light and easy stuff, the stuff that it's okay to be interrupted and you can easily resume your stuff, the stuff that in a blink of an eye you can get done, but still may have to be done within your day. When you look at these charts, you will see at the moment what I have is what I've planned my upcoming plate of work. And I can see the green would indicate that I've nearly 44% of eco mode, which means there's lots of small, low level tasks for me. But I typically aim for each day and each week to get about 40 to 50% of my time spent within sports mode to actually make an impact on what I'm doing. So when I look at this chart, I can already see a lot of my time is taken up by low level tasks. I could decide to automate some of those, to outsource some of those. If they're not essential or there's not a due date on them, maybe I'll reschedule them for a week because the sports mode stuff is the stuff that makes a difference and directly benefits from my input. If I look at what I've done over the last 7 days on the right hand side with the spent chart, you will see that in reality, I spent nearly 45% of my time in sports mode, actually executing in there. That's quite good. That's what I was aiming for within the last 7 days. But maybe I have a new project. Maybe I'm learning a new skill. I'll expect that off road mode will have more time within that, which I would be accepting of if I was learning a new skill or doing something new to me. But I wouldn't be accepting of that if I was trying to make an impact and move stuff forward. So you start to see natural pattern recognition from the tasks that you do. They're not just arbitrary tasks. They are how much brain power and what parts of my brain am I using? Am I using this the right way? So you can plan for the future and you can be more accurate with what you're doing. Next, I'll take you through how to actually plan an effective day. But as always, you can click into the Focus HQ playbook and you'll see all of these videos, all of the recordings, tutorials, guides to take you through each step of how to plan and execute your day by mental capacity.